Okay, good evening and welcome along to this stream, latest stream tonight, where we are doing a flight from Newcastle down to Bristol this evening, scheduled for 9:15 UK time, so we better get straight on. Right, I'm just doing the flight plan, which I've finished compiling. Let's put that into a PDF format. And, right, okay, so we got that, and we want to also import it into Navigraph, which is what we're just doing here. Okay, there's our route for this evening. Back into the sim. All right, let's take that off because we're here. Good evening, by the way, if you're just joining us. Right, okay, into the sim, ready to fly. We're dark and cold.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
It always says that. If I can remember how to do this, if we go into GSX, we can change the size of the parking bay so it fits. Apparently,
this parking is too small for your aircraft.
Right. Okay. Customize this parking.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Position. A large, well, we customize parking. So it's F5 and F6 to increase the size.
Entering
That's
this parking is
normally
too small
what it's about.
For your aircraft.
So if you look here, you've, when it eventually comes in, see the circle? It's not quite covering the width of the aircraft. So with the F5, I think it's that one, yeah, F5. That's why it's at its smallest. I think these all start off at the default, which is the smallest. So with F6, we can increase that just until we're out by the tip of the wings there. And if you look, it's just about within that bay, the two vehicle roads down the side. Once you've done that, press enter.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Right, and it should stop moaning at you. You can change other things here, customize the parking system. You've got a marshaller, or you can change it to like the safe dock system, the computerized system. Jetway. Have we got jetways here? I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look. Outside. No, I don't think we have. No, there's no jetway this side of the building, so we'll be using air stairs. Instead, as you can see, the sun is just going down here at Newcastle. It's like broken clouds at the moment. There was a lot of rain, as you can see, that's moving away to the east there. Or is that moving in? I don't know. Anyway, we'll try and get out of here before that impedes things. Right, back into the cockpits. As I say, we've got a fast start. Let's turn the batteries on. Okay. And save a bit of time. Let's get, what is there an option on here for a GPU? Let's have a look. Additional services, request GPU. Can hear that coming along. Get logged into the fly pads. Right, so hopefully power is available. That one. Cabin supply. The nav controls sorted. That should go out when these faults here should go out when the battery goes off. There you go. The battery alarm's off. There's some dome light, I think, whilst we're getting set up. Seatbelt signs are on. Emergency exit signs on. We'll get the beacon on and the nav and logo whilst we're waiting. Okay, all that's booting up there. Right, so we're going to get stuck straight in. We'll go straight to the fly pad and get the flight loaded up. Okay, tap to import from SimBrief. Okay, that's there. Should have our weather as well. Yep. And there's our actual route. Weights and balances. Right, so we'll get it to resend the load sheet. And we'll confirm that on the muck-do. See menu. See if we've got any messages yet. Load sheet, there it is. It's in there. So we'll have a look at that. Da-da-da-da. 62.6 tons. Okay, we'll accept that. Accept. And return. That's the OC menu. Let's get the flight plan loaded in. Or the initial data. Okay, that's there. Nice. Right, so what we can do now, back to GSX. Let's get the fuel truck on its way. Request fueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Fuel auto feed 4 hours. Okay, that's because the electrical supply at the moment. We'll get the APU started as well. That should sort all that out, all the hydraulics and everything. So it's that. So master switch, wait 3 seconds and press start. Hopefully we should hear that spooling up outside. This is the fuel truck.
Fuel truck is in position.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Right, and there goes the APU kicking in.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Right, so to do that, it's back to the load sheet. We'll just check here. 6.2 tons. In tanks at the moment is 9.2. Right, okay. Now the problem that GSX has is when you get the fuel truck here, if there's more fuel in the tanks that's required, it struggles with it. So I'm going to load it up.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Right, we can edit that. Right, so fuel 6.3. Now this is going to be a bit overkill. We'll do it anyway, just to keep the sim happy. I have to remember that. So when you do your sim brief planning, you have to take this into account. I'd knock it down to a real low level, like 3 tons.
Fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
And yeah, and then you won't get this problem that I've just come across here. I'm picking up things like this, so I'm quite a novice at this, if you've not worked it out yet. But yeah, if there's more fuel in the tanks that needs to be delivered, it just messes the whole fuel system up, and it'll keep asking you to load the aircraft. So if we load that now, what time is it? It's 20. I'm going to do it fast time, 7 minutes, because
please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Right, well, that's done. I can hear the fuel truck. If he started to refuel now, we're nowhere safe. Yeah, we can see the digits going up. Right, okay, so that's successful. But that's something to bear in mind with GSX. I'm not sure whether they've sorted that out or not. Last time, which was only last week, and I don't think there's been an update since, that was presenting me lots of problems. It wanted to refuel all the way up until the point we left the gates, and it was quite annoying because it keeps please use the aircraft system, you know, that message all the time, whining at you like a bloody rogue sat nav. Okay, right, so fuel's on its way. I think once fueling's finished, the passengers, the baggage and the caterer, I think we can do the catering now, get that out of the way. Catering service, if it doesn't reply, that means it's automatically going to do it anyway. So things like catering, baggage will come automatically after the fueling. And all you have to do is load up the boarding thing. Right, so just to make things more complex again, I'm going to start up self-loading cargo, which takes care of all the cabin stuff. Do you want to restore it? No, I don't. We want to start afresh.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Well, I was going to start. Oh, there we go. Is it? Did it start? No. Let's try again. Well, that's hanging at the moment. Right, bear with me. 1 second. For some reason, is that hanging in the background here? Let's have a look. Ah, right, if I do it by alphabetical order, that make it a bit easier. Steam, spooler. Sorry, do bear with me whilst we try and sort out this self-loading cargo. What is that? Start. I don't know what that is. We'll end it anyway. Right, let's try again. One more time. If it doesn't work this time, we'll just go without it. No. I'm wondering, I select yes, then close it down. Will it do anything? No. Okay, well, okay, we'll do without all the announcements and all that just as well. Right, so quite a bit of work to do yet on the flight computer. Initial request. Let's get SimBrief planning up. Right, back to this. So what do we want? Flight number EZY3422. EZY3422. Sounds like the baggage has arrived. And their cost index is 12. Short route, so it's not going to be that high. Cruise altitude 28,000 feet. 280 slash minus 12. Tropo is, let's have a look, 37176. Not far out. 37176. Go in there. Ground temperature at the moment is 15 degrees. Which I'd agree with. It's a little bit mild. Okay. Performance. Let's go back here. Right, so sync the weather. Oh, it's saying it's +8 at the moment. We'll just go back to init. 8 degrees. 8C. Okay, back to performance on there. Right, flap config 1+F. Let's are we going to use air traffic control? No, just going to go out. Runway 7, dry surface, force token no, anti-ice will be off, packs will be on. Okay, let's calculate that, see what it comes up with. Your entries were, oh right, okay, we've got the tow weight again. Alright, bear with me. Tow is 62.6, 62.6. 28.2. Okay, let's try again. Right, 134, 140, 140. 140. 140. Flaps 1 up, 0.1. Flex to temp is 68. Oop. Uh, 1270 for these, so 1270 stroke 1270. So the thrust reduction stuff after takeoff. 1270. It's just slightly higher than what the default is. Okay, that is that done. Transition altitude, that's a good point. It's got 6,000 on there. Let's quickly go to our maps. Okay, so we need to now get passengers on. Oh, the boarding's done, is it? Oh, request boarding.
Requested.
There we go. Right, this takes the longest bit. Right, so we got roughly 27 minutes to be precise. Operational plan. Let's import the ops plan. Okay, what was we looking for? Oh, our transition altitude. Right, okay, let's check.
Do you want to board crew?
Crew. Both.
Crew bus is coming.
Okay. Levels climb all the way until we get to okay. Well, that's just the default then, is 6,000 feet. There's nothing in the constraints at the moment for that, so we'll crack on with the flight plan. Egnt, our departure, I'm sure is 07. Look. Oh, well done. I'm way past it. There we go. Right. 07 by Gurley 1T. Gurley 1T. Add that in. That's done. Let's clear that. Right, so we have got some constraints here.
Pilot's boarding starting.
Okay, well we'll keep our transition as 6,000 for now. Have occurred. How long we got on that? Oh, that's all in. Right, okay, that helps. Let's put that on the flight plan page. Let's show the constraints, and the same on that side, constraints. Keep that on the flight plan. EGGD. Well, according to our flight plan, we will arrive.
Crew boarding starting.
Webby, Bristol marker, runway 9. ILS 09. Webby 1B, is that? Yeah, Webby 1B, that's that one. Insert. Right, I'm hoping that we're not going to have the problems that we've had on the last couple of trips where the descent rate and everything was all over the place. So let's double check Okay. Right, so at Webby we're down to 16,000 feet. From the top of descent, even marked on here? Nope. Okay, we'll put the rest of the information in, see if it sorts itself out. Cam 15,000, Inga.
Your crew
Passengers
has boarded.
bus is coming.
070, so we're going from 15,000, 70, yeah, okay. Will it show us on there? Let's have a look. Let's go backwards a bit. E-tops. Why does it put E-tops in there? I don't know. Okay. But overall, it's looking good so far. It's got our approach in 7,000 till we go round left field and oh no, we're going right, turn down and then in apparently. Okay. Let's have a look.
Passengers boarding starting.
Yeah, that's not a happy bunny. Is there anything we can do to try and fix self-loading cargo? Properties, compatibility. Let's see if that detects it. Bit of what it never does. Try recommended settings. Test the program. Let's try it. Close. Well, it says it's fixed. I doubt it. Well, I never. I never. That is the first time I've had Microsoft fix an actual startup problem of an app. Well, there we go. Right, so an Airbus A320, EasyJet layout, Wi-Fi, advanced settings. Let's get the flight plan in. Passengers. Well, I'm going to 134. Oh, they've synced up this time. Wow. That's the first. Start the flight.
Hi Penny, we're happy to get going. So, as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start to let the passengers board. Thanks.
No problem.
Right, 19 minutes to departure time. Get them closed down. Right, let's move those over. So there, on the screen. Right, so let's get the lighting in the cockpit sorted out here. So let's get the centre console lit. We'll stick some floodlights on the panels. We'll get the... Oh, I'll turn that off in a minute. We can disconnect ground power now, but we're on the APU. That's all good. Seatbelt signs are on. We're all refueled, so that's cool. Let's just change that to HG.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
Right, marvellous. I'm surprised Microsoft actually, Windows 10 actually fixed an app not starting up. That's quite impressive, actually. Things seem to be marrying up this time with self-loading cargo and GSX in terms of passengers and weights, which is pretty good. Pop outside, see what's going on. So then we have our passengers boarding the aircraft. Right, I'm just contemplating on grabbing a coffee whilst we've got the passengers loading up. Everything else is done. Flight plans done and in. Fuel done. Baggage on board. Just what can go wrong this time. That's all part of the learning curve. Right, bear with me whilst they're loading up. I'm just going to grab a quick coffee. Back in 3 minutes. Alright, how are we doing? Anything broke since I went to the kettle?
Passengers bus is coming.
Alright, okay, so there's a few more passengers to come yet. Right, what's over here? Let's check. See if I've got the same problem with the side stick. Let's give that a go. Let's just give the rudders. Okay, so far so good. Right, let's check. Center console. Climb 0 verse. Okay. Speed brakes. Yeah, flaps. Flaps 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, start button's working. Brake.
Passengers boarding started.
Right, okay, so far everything's looking tickety-boo. But that's going to change. I know it is. Fenix isn't happy with my calibrations, which I only done, what was it, yesterday? I must be doing it completely wrong, so well, just persevere. And I think that's half the problem with the autopilot issues that I've been having, whether it'll just suddenly knock the autopilot off. I think it's to do with the flight stick error. I'm getting the center console controls all fine. Because every time I get that autopilot issue, it seems to be the side stick. So that's something else got to investigate.
Hi Penny, we're just about ready. Once everyone is on board, we're happy for you to close the doors. Thanks.
Not quite ready yet. We've got, what is that, 35 passengers to go, 34.
Hi there. Thanks for letting me know. We're almost complete.
I think she will try to shut the doors now, which we'll have to reopen again. Otherwise it's all going to go pear-shaped. As I say, there are slight clashes. This is the trouble with add-ons. Some of them clash with each other. What I can do in actual fact is go into self-loading cargo. Automatically open doors when doors are open, start boarding. Oh no, there's nothing there about closing the doors. Automatically close doors when passengers are board. It's staring me right in the face. Right, well, we'll deselect that. And there's Newcastle. This is one of the paid-for airports that I have got. Done quite a good job of it. What the hell is that making a racket? Ah, something landing right in the distance there, you can see that. It must be a bit loud, isn't it? What was that saying going overhead? No, that down there at the end of the runway looks like it's something that's going to take off. That sounds like that was something that went overhead. Oh, there it is. Yeah, just going off in the distance up there. Right, okay, about 8 passengers to go. 6 minutes past 9, 9:15 is our off the block time, so hopefully we should be okay. Right, that noise was ready to shut the doors. Got one passenger to get on, and we should be fully loaded. I think that's your lot. Right, okay. And there goes the stairs. Right, so it's okay
Hello, Captain.
for self-loading command. When you turn that, automatically close the doors off. Let GSX do it.
That's great. Thanks.
Right, let's get ready for a pushback. Back into GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure.
Newcastle ground, EasyJet 2055 with Sierra request taxi for takeoff south departure.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our EasyJet service. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free, and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Right, here comes the guy, hopefully to do the chocks. Well, to do the pin.
Hello, Captain. We are ready.
He's come to take the GPU away. That hasn't done what I thought it'd done, has it? No, okay, that's it.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Right, so we'll get the fuel pumps on.
EasyJet 2055 acknowledge. Last transmission.
APU bleed. What did they want? Oh, yeah, that was the air traffic. Okay.
Taxi to and hold short runway 07 using taxiway Alpha Bravo EasyJet 2055.
Blocking gear.
Yeah, pack full. Well, that's quite normal because I've just turned the APU bleed on. So that'll be the pack 2 fault as well. That'll sort itself out once we've done the engine start. He says. Okay, so we're 6,000 on transition altitude. Right, are they connected up yet? Okay, looks like we're ready to rock and roll. Right, so we want a straight pushback.
Release parking brakes.
Release the parking brake.
Release parking brakes, please.
We have.
Release parking brakes, please. Release parking brakes.
Oh, I think I know what this is. If we go back to there.
Release
Ground services.
parking brakes,
Chocks. GPU off.
please. Release parking brakes.
Right, let's try again. Release parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
Okay, right, so let's get the engine into the start position. Fuel pumps on. Bleed air is on.
the attention of the cabin crew, please place doors to automatic and cross-check.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks,
Okay, that's
life
engine
jackets,
2,
and brace
ready.
position that you must adopt if you hear brace,
I'll go for
brace.
engine 1.
There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you.
Parking brakes.
In an emergency,
Parking
leave
brake
all
sets.
cabin baggage
Confirmation for a
on
good
board.
engine
That's
start.
great. Thanks.
Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold in place with the strap.
Okay,
pull on
flaps
each
1.
side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist. Click together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft.
Right, let's check to see
When
engine
outside,
starts.
inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the
Okay, engine
tube.
starts good.
There is a
Cockpit to
light
ground.
and whistle
We have a
for
good
attracting
engine start.
attention.
You can disconnect.
We also carry flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened.
What's that?
We wish you a pleasant flight with
Great
EasyJet.
shot. Stick the fan on then. I don't know why they'd be hot, because the parking brake was off on the pushback. Right, well, let's let that sort itself out. So we can take the bleed off now.
Unlocking the nose gear.
APU off. Strobes to auto.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass chamber. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Right, now he's out the way. You can get the taxi light on. Okay, it's with lights on. Right, it's back to our controls. Okay. Flight controls, rudder left, rudder right, elevator up, elevator down. Oops, that was me. Ailerons left, ailerons right, brake. Okay, right, that's all cool. Let's cancel them alarms. Should have all blues. Okay, right, okay, 1 minute late off the block, but forgive myself for that. I was just trying to get my bearings in, but yeah, I think I know where we're going now. It's always this truck dumped here. Got to get their traffic sorted out on these airfields. And I think that's probably not the airport scenery itself. It's probably GSX. Let's do some fiddling with that. Yeah, definitely need to calibrate this joystick again. There's a big difference between the fly-by-wire A320 settings and this Fenix version, which is to be expected, I suppose. Teacher of being lazy, wasn't it? Past the fire station. Right, so we're going all the way up to the west side of the airfield. West side. And taking off to the east. So we'll be flying towards sort of a right-hand turn over Newcastle. Thereabouts. Okay, parking brake on. In touch with Tower.
Newcastle Tower EasyJet
You won't like
2055
VFR,
ready for
but
departure to the the south at runway 07.
There it is, right, so runway lights on.
EasyJet 2055, altimeter 30,
Oh, okay.
19er, wind calm departure to the south approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 07.
Cleared for takeoff
For the
runway
attention of the
07,
cabin crew,
EasyJet
please be seated for
2055.
takeoff.
Okay, right, so we need to set brakes to maximum. Okay, check. Spoilers armed. Test takeoff configuration. Okay, thank you very much for reminding us of that. We've left the radar off. Onto there. Auto, weather and terrain. Right, TARA. All on there. Okay, let's just check our top panel here. Make sure everything's off. It's alarming now. I don't know why the brakes keep they take off for cool. Okay, so we have to wait for the brakes to cool down. I don't know, there's obviously a problem with the brakes. As you can see on the brake control, which is there's a fan on there, so I've turned the fan on to cool the brakes down. We just have to wait for that delay, the blue alarm to clear before we can do anything. To make sure nothing is on its way in. That's the point we can turn off the wing light now. Still saying the radar's off, did I? Well, it's on. Hazard. Wasn't in auto, it was off. Okay, my bad. Right, that's cleared. It's still waiting for the brakes to cool down. Just wonder if I turn the auto brake off for a minute. No. Right, okay, I think we're going to ignore that and just go, because we'll be here all night by the sound of it. Okay, so parking brake off. Let's check just to make sure nothing's on the approach. Okay, all clear. 50%. To flex.
$100.
Okay, 2 and rotate.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Let's gear up. Turn the brake fan off now. Hopefully it's not caught fire.
EasyJet 2055, continue for south departure.
Newcastle Tower EasyJet 2055, continue for south departure.
Yeah, throttle back. I thought we were going to go to the right, but we're not. We're going to the left.
EasyJet 2055, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Newcastle Tower EasyJet 2055, frequency change. Newcastle approach EasyJet 2055 is type Airbus, 4 miles southwest of Newcastle, 2,900 feet. Request flight following.
EasyJet 2055, Newcastle approach. Squawk 1324.
Squawk 1324 EasyJet 2055.
Right, let's see if we can make sense of these alarms that we're getting.
Contact 3 miles southwest of Newcastle, 3,500 feet.
Okay, that's cool.
Altimeter tree 0.19er.
Roger EasyJet 2055.
You can see we've got a weird approach. I assume this is all to do with noise this time of night. That's why we got a funny route out. Noise abatement, whatever they call it. Can't have aeroplanes making too much noise, you know. It's a bit of a wibbly wobbly route out. Alright, there's the city lights of Newcastle. Why, aye. Throttle down speed. Right, 54 minutes it says flight time. That's if everything goes to plan. Okay, so flaps can come up now. Okay, 6,000. What are we set to today? We should be set for 28,000 feet. Whoops, not that high. Okay, right. Our football stadium. Right, let's do a check. So fuel-wise, we got more than enough there. I had to put a bit more in because of that rule with GSX. Or, well, it's a little bug in actual fact. So we got a constraint here to 8,000 feet at the moment till we get to Gurley. Yeah, this is all to do with noise abatement so that we don't wake everyone up. That's why we got such a funny route out of Newcastle that time of night. Okay, right, we can go to standard on the barometric pressure. As you can see there in purple, it's put in the next flight level, ready to go once we hit that waypoint. And then after that, we'll straight up to 28,000 feet. Well, I'm going to keep a close eye on this. What I've got to keep an eye on is my side stick that keeps alarming in here now and again. I want to see if it actually knocks out the autopilot. It normally knocks it out as we're climbing to our cruising altitude. So it'd be interesting to see if it does it this time. If it does, then I know I've definitely got to sort out the side stick calibration. And it'll normally be on this last turn, it'll go off on the last constraint. Can't see much out there. So it'll be taking us, so that was Gateshead there, we're just past, you can see the lights in the distance there, and it'll be taking us out to sort of Concept Way.
EasyJet 2055, contact T-side approach on 118.855.
And then over the North Yorkshire Moors, over to Manchester Way.
118.855 for EasyJet
In actual fact,
2055.
let's have a look on our
T-side approach
charts
EasyJet
here.
2055, 7,800 feet.
EasyJet 2055, T-side approach altimeter 30.19er. Continue as planned.
Yeah, so we're sort of coming out over Concert Way at the moment.
T-side approach EasyJet 2055. Request clearance to transition
Down to the Yorkshire
Charlie
Moors.
airspace.
EasyJet 2055, T-side approach.
Out past Manchester and
Cleared through
Liverpool.
the Charlie airspace.
Sort of Wrexham Way, we'll head
Cleared
south.
through Charlie airspace EasyJet 2055.
All the way down to, are we allowed to call them the Brecon Beacons? I don't know, everything's going so politically correct now. I'm going to call it anyway because I'm not very politically correct, but we're going over the Brecon Beacons and then down into Bristol, over the River Severn, of course. Right, so that's us now past that last marker. So far so good, it's not knocked off the autopilot. We're now climbing up to 28,000 feet. We'll be passing 10,000 in a few moments.
Manchester Center on 118.775.
Which means we can take our lights off on that.
Good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin.
Oh, I've left the map on again.
Smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our
Last
selection.
10,000, let's get the lights off.
All details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated. And if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Flight level 260 flyer 8718.
You see the last bit of the glow of the sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched off the seatbelt sign. You may now move around the aircraft. However, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt securely fastened and visible to the cabin crew whenever you are seated. This is for your personal safety in case of sudden or unexpected turbulence. Having your seatbelt visible will negate the need for the cabin crew to wake you if you are sleeping and the seatbelt sign is switched on again. The lavatories are now in service.
Boeing 275 climb and maintain flight level 260.
Checking out what preset external views they've got here on the Fenix. So that's number 8. Number 7.
Climb and maintain flight level 420.
5.
Flyer 8718 climb and maintain flight level 260.
Some interesting views.
Speedbird 133 8 descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
Far too noisy for me.
Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Speedbird 133 8. Speedbird 133 8 climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Speedbird 133 8.
Well, so far so good with the autopilots, but I don't want to speak too soon. What have we done? We've done, what, 3 flights in this so far, this being the 4th. And we've always had an autopilot issue when the side stick alarm comes up, but so far it's common. It normally goes about now, between the last constraint and when you get to your ceiling height. It normally goes. We'll keep an eye on it. I just want to see if it's definitely when that alarms the flight stick that knocks off the autopilot. And at the moment I'm down to, was it 16 gigabyte of RAM at the moment, because one of the sticks gave up a couple of weeks ago. So instead of having 32, I've only got 16, which is why I'm only running this at 1080 on the stream at the moment, because it has struggled. I'm hoping to get that replaced this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today. Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated. And if we could be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Easy 850 climb and maintain flight level 420.
Say Fenix have got the sort of engine noises, the cabin noises off to a T. I suppose it's like everything, if you saw the disasters I had with the fly-by-wire, it's just trying to get used to it all, that's all it is. So I know it's essentially the same aircraft, but this has totally different characteristics. Because they're not exact. I know they're A320s, but they're not exactly the same. One's the NG, one's the N. This is the N. This is the sort of previous version to the fly-by-wire, the older version, as it's got smaller winglets on the tip of the wings. To get too distracted, it's time to get destination info in.
Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway tree to approach via Lima Bravo Alpha transition. Clear to Lima Bravo Alpha.
Right, so we want to go to performance, and then we want destination, arrival. There we go. Right, so let's get weather. No, I'm not going to get it from there.
Ryanair 5607, you are 23 miles east. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway tree to approach.
Right, so arrival, retrieving metadata.
Clear to Lima Bravo Alpha.
Got QNH 1021.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is the captain. I thought you would wish to know that we are about to reach our cruise altitude. We expect to remain at this height for the majority of the flight. Up to now, there are no anticipated delays ahead of us, and therefore you should arrive at your destination on time as scheduled. Naturally, if that situation changes, I will be sure to let you know. I'm sure Penny and the rest of the cabin crew are taking thoroughly good care of you. But please, if there is anything that will enhance your EasyJet experience or make your journey that little bit more comfortable, be sure and let them know. They are happy to assist you in whatever way they are able. That's all from me for the moment. I'm going to leave you in peace and in the very capable hands of our EasyJet cabin crew. Unless it is absolutely necessary, you won't hear from us again until shortly before landing. So, I invite you to sit back, relax, make the most of our in-flight hospitality and enjoy the remainder of our flight time together. And let me take this opportunity of thanking you for choosing to fly with us at EasyJet. We're proud to be Europe's largest, and as you know, the web's favourite airline.
Well, so far so good.
speed, not above 185 knots. Expect ILS.
I'd say if we were going to have a problem, we would have had it by now. Seems to be okay. I was quite surprised with the self-loading cargo fix as well. That Microsoft Windows 10 actually done a repair and got it started. That's the first time I think I've ever used that on Windows 10, and it's actually done anything useful. So that's good news.
Easy 4 tree 2 climb and maintain flight level 280.
Is there any way?
Climb and maintain flight level 280. Easy 4 tree 2.
Trying to mute the air traffic control a bit, but I think what I'm going to have to do, because in the setup in Flight Sim setup, you can route it to a different audio source, and I think I'm going to have to do that, so I can sort of turn it down. It does get bloody annoying, especially when you're near Manchester or Heathrow, where it is busy even this time of the evening. Well, it's nice and clear up here.
1264 descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
I'm sure it's just the northeast that sort of accumulates all the cloud.
Ice Air 455 climb and maintain flight level 400.
Well, I'm just hoping that we haven't got to mess around with our descent today and put another hold pattern in there just to lose some heights. Hopefully. We haven't got to do that. That's just such a pain.
Ryanair 1264 descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Keep speed not above 230 knots.
I think, yeah, we should be alright, because where that white arrow is facing down, that's the top of our descent at Alhop. And from there, we've got to get down to 16,000 feet, which is doable. That's what, 20, 40 odd miles. Oh no, what am I talking about? 40. Yeah. About 40 odd miles.
Ryanair 1264 descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
jumped up on you quite. That's obviously moved. It's recalculated it. Oh no, it hasn't. It's still at Alhoop. Come on, that pretty quick. Right, so I'll get that prepared. Loaded in 16,000. I think it's 16. Let's just do one more check. Yeah, 160. Okay. So that'll be a nice steady descent rather than our last flight from Jersey to Newcastle, which was horrendously steep. Right, so what we got? 5 miles to the top of descent.
Ryanair 90887 descend and maintain 2,500 feet.
We can let that work out for itself. Right, so we'll punch that in. That's set there, it's blue.
Easy 208 climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Ryanair 90887, you are trim 1 mile south.
So we're getting on about 800 feet a minute, so
ILS runway 27 approach by Lima Papa Lima transition.
a bit more gentle than our last approach to Newcastle. That's it, you're up and then you're coming down again on these short domestic flights. Whoa! Is that a turn or was that a bit of turbulence? Oh no, it's a turn. Okay, nearly panicked then. I thought it was going to knock the autopilot out. I thought we were going to have our bug reappear.
ILS runway 27 approach by Lima Papa Lima transition. Cleared to Lima Papa Lima Ryanair 90887.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is the captain. The more awake amongst you may have noticed we've begun our descent for landing. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to illuminate the fasten seatbelt sign, at which point the cabin crew will begin to secure the cabin for landing. This will include locking the lavatories. So, if you need to use the facilities, now is the time. You may assist the cabin crew by handing them any rubbish or remaining service items you may have. For now, please, sit back, relax, enjoy those magnificent views as we descend to our destination and enjoy the short remainder of our flight together.
Easy 208 climb and maintain 15,000. Shamrock Tree 88 descent.
Alright, so let's just check on the map where we are. You can see we're sort of coming sort of mid-Wales way at the moment, to the east of it. Wolverhampton to our left, Welshpool to the right. We should see Wolverhampton on the distance somewhere. There it is, just over there. Whoops, I'm not showing you and I have just put the screen back on. So there's Wolverhampton, Birmingham.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet, easy 208. Ryanair 90887, contact Liverpool approach on 119.855. Good day. Going to 119.855, Ryanair 90887.
Right, okay, I'm going to set that to 15,000. It'll automatically take that in the constraints. There you go, it's gone to a squiggly line now. The blue line means that it'll wait until it gets to the Wevby waypoint before it initiates. It's going down to 15,000 at UCAM, he says. And that's confirmed there. If you see on the altitude meter here, flight level 160 is locked in at the moment, so it won't change to 15,000 until it's got to Wevby. It's all clever stuff, these Airbuses.
51 climb and maintain flight level 420. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Keep speed not above 250, knots easy 208. Climb and maintain flight level 420 Delta 51.
Rocketing along here, we come up on these waypoints sooner than you think.
Ryanair 127 climb and maintain flight level 400.
Alright, so we're still locked to 16,000 at the moment. Just coming up onto our blue arrow, which should automatically change us down to 15,000 feet.
Easy 208, you are 23 miles north.
Our next constraint is
3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 185.
straight down to 2,200.
27 approach via Bravo Romeo India transition. Clear to Bravo Romeo India.
There we go. Right, so now it's automatically changed to 15,000 feet. It's gone blue.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via Bravo Romeo India transition.
Alright, so we've got our destination info in the MUCDO, so that's all done.
Easy 208, contact Cardiff approach on 125.855. Good day.
Right, we're at 15,000 already. Right, okay. Oops. Let me go that
Going
low.
to 125.855, easy 208.
Okay, so we're doing a left turn. We'll have a speed reduction at Inger down to 250 knots.
Shamrock 249er climb and maintain flight level 420.
Ah, it's flight 7,000, bloody hell. Thought it was a bit low. The next constraint.
Ryanair 127 climb and maintain flight level 420.
Did I enter that?
Climb and maintain flight level 420 Shamrock 249er. Shamrock 249er traffic is 6 o'clock 1 miles at flight level tree 50 Boeing.
Okay, right, so we got a blue there for flight level 7. Oh, this one's going quite well, actually. If I sound in shock, I am. It's not over yet, but...
Level 420 Ryanair 127. Ryanair 127 traffic is 12 o'clock 1 miles at flight level tree 65 Airbus. Report them in sight. Shamrock 249er traffic in sight.
Alright, so we're quite just going over Abergavenny and Allensmore airfield. All that honk of blue we can see on the radar screen there is the River 7, the 7S Street. So I think we fly over the airfield and then we sort of loop back round
Shamrock 529er descend and
according to the flight plan anyway. Okay, we're getting down to 10,000 now. Time to put some lights on.
Level tree 20 Shamrock 529er. Ryanair 6 tree for descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
Right, so it should be Cardiff coming into sight. And Newport.
Ryanair 6 tree for descend and maintain 13,000 feet.
Right, so it wants us 7,000 there. Yeah, 2,500? I can't quite see that at the moment. Let's zoom in a little bit, see if it... it's just out of range. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure that's 2,500, so get that set up. Oops. Right, so that's programmed in, ready to go. We can...
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the seatbelt sign. You must now return to your seat and securely fasten your seatbelt. The lavatories are now not in service.
Right, so we'll set the brakes to medium. There we go. Put the brakes on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched off the seatbelt sign. You may now move around the aircraft. However, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt securely fastened and visible to the cabin crew whenever you are seated. This is for your personal safety in case of sudden or unexpected turbulence.
Turn it
Having
back
your
on.
seatbelt visible will negate the need for the cabin crew to wake you if you are sleeping and the seatbelt sign is switched on again. The lavatories are now in service.
They're not. I've just turned them off again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the seatbelt sign. You must now return to your seat and securely fasten your seatbelt.
Right, so localizer.
The lavatories are now
Check
not
for
in
that.
service.
That's blue.
Once again, please return to your seat and securely fasten your seatbelt.
For the attention of the cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for landing. Thank you.
Shamrock 249er descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
Right, so we've got that. Let's just check on the weather again. So we've got 2504 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside.
Bristol Tower EasyJet
Your tray table must be
2055 is
stowed,
3 miles north,
armrest down,
7,200
and window
feet,
blind
right to
open.
land.
You
Right,
now
it's
need to
doing
be
something
seated with
odd.
your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers or magazines that you do
Taking
not
us off the
want to
flight
take with
plan
you.
for some reason,
The toilets are no longer in service.
which is odd.
Easy to make left downwind runway 27
Yeah,
easy
saying
jet
too steep path, so I think again it's trying to lose height here. Yeah, we've just made 6,000, 2,500. Should be automatic.
Easy 208, follow the Airbus on final. Wind 251 F4. Clear to land runway 27. Clear to land runway 27, easy 208.
Alright, let's let it lose some height. Yeah, I don't know why it's got to be something to do with the profile for this. Right, so 2005, well that's gone blue, that's a start. Right, I think we've got to manually get us back onto course again. Right, so where are we going? Let's have a look. Make left around 27. It's alright, that was me. Actually, is that right? Is it put us? Oh, it's put us on 09. Okay, well. We'll set it up for what it wants us to do. So, right, okay, there, arrival is to, it's changed since we done the flight plan. Badge out, insert. So we can put that back on. I'm trying to work out what it's done with the flight plan again now. So how far are we? 46. What is going on there? Right, let's see if it just automatically gets us back on the approach again. Okay, bit of manual intervention. Right, okay, I think we should get to FF, what's that, CF27. So if I go direct, yeah, CF27, insert. I should tidy up the map a bit. There we go. Okay, right, let's put that back into auto, that into auto. Right, okay. We've sussed it. Yeah, that's the problem when the runways swap after you've taken off. You've got to fathom this out. And I haven't done this for so long, it's it's all coming back to us slowly. Right, so are we going to make it for our expected time of 11 minutes? Well, we're not that far out, so let's get the localizer plugged in again. Got that, captured that. Well, that's odd. He wants us at 2,500 there. 3,000 a bit further on. What's that? That's 3,008. Let's clear that. Wouldn't let us. Right, there's something odd going on here. Might be a bit of manual intervention. Okay, we're on our approach phase. Let's get approach. Yeah, see, it's going to struggle with the height here, so again. Well, there's the airfield. We've got a lot of height to lose. Going down 160 feet a minute, so flap one. Well, that's reducing now. We'll go flap two and we'll stick some gear down just to slow us down a bit.
For the attention of the cabin crew, please be seated for landing.
Oh, this is going to be steep.
Bristol Tower EZ208 is going missed.
Yeah, it wants us to go miss, but I'm going to...
Contact Cardiff, approach on 125.855. Good day.
Oh, that's not us. Let's see if this can pull off a miracle.
125.855.
No way. There is no way we're doing that. Mind you, we are at 140 knots. Right, I'm going to do some manual intervention here. This is not going to like me. Right, so there's clearly an issue with flight plans.
Clear to land runway 27.
Cleared to land runway 27 EasyJet 2055.
Just need to get down to 3,000 in a reasonable time. Alright, there we go. I still think we're taking a chance here, but there you go. No, she's not going to make that. No way. Okay, we'll go around one more time. I'm not going to take that risk. Let's hope this guy isn't going to take our place.
Speed, speed, speed.
Oh, let's get the flaps up. Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is the captain. Just to let you know that we decided to perform a go-around procedure. This was due to adverse landing conditions at the airport. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. It is a perfectly usual procedure,
there is.
which
Believe
we
you
perform
me,
to ensure
there
the
is.
safety of the aircraft. If we feel a landing cannot be performed safely, which on this occasion we did not, we'll be setting up for another landing attempt shortly. Hopefully, this time around conditions will have improved so that we can get you on the ground.
Traffic to
We
our
apologise
left.
for the slight inconvenience this may cause, but if you can keep your seatbelts fastened ready for landing, we can get down as quickly as possible. Thank you.
We've got all sorts going off at the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the seatbelt sign. You must now return to your seat and securely fasten your seatbelt. The lavatories are now not in service.
Okay, get out to the east a bit more, and then we'll whack it back into autopilot. Yeah, this, you know, it's a bit frustrating. I'm not sure why it's making all our descent so steep. Right, so we're only 6 miles out. We'll go out 10 miles and try again. Oh well, that's us late again. Okay, so we go direct. It was FF27, wasn't it? Yeah. Stick that all back in automatic. Right, we're going to need some flap again. Flap 1. Flap 2. Okay, gear down, flaps 3. Well, there's Bristol right in front of us. Try for the second time around. Right, well, at least we're at a decent height this time for our own approach. We're down to 3,000. Right, any minute now we should intercept the ILS. Hopefully. How's our speed doing? It's fine. Oh, there you go. There's the side stick alarm again. Autopilot stayed on, so... And we've intercepted the ILS, so I'm not going to panic yet. Oh, I just hope that aircraft there is not on a final approach. We'll get another push in like Newcastle.
77 miles east, inbound ILS runway 27 approach. KLM 1057 Bristol Tower. Altimeter tree 0.18 wind 250 at 4. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
Yeah, it looks like there's... You watch, this guy's going to push in. Oh, how far is he?
Cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
Yeah, he's right behind us.
1057.
Oh, he's heading away from us at the moment. Okay, that's cool. I bet he catches up. Right, okay. Set the config 3. We have auto brake set to medium. Spoilers are armed. Right, okay. We have a problem here. Unless it's... Yeah, no, it's not intercepted it properly. Crazy. That is crazy. Why has it done that?
KLM 1057, follow the Airbus on final. Wind 250 at 4. Clear to land runway 27.
Oh, that's crazy.
Clear to land runway 27 KLM 1057.
So it intercepted the ILS. Nothing to say. What happened there? It's 1 and 2. Heights locked in. So it took us on our go-round route anyway, so... Flaps up, gear up. Right, this will be my last attempt. Lot to learn on this one. Well, so far we're 3 minutes late.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has switched on the seatbelt sign. You must now return to your seat and securely fasten your seatbelt.
We're getting a good view of Bristol tonight, anyway. Right, this is going to be my third and final attempt.
KLM 1057
Once
go
again,
around.
please return to your seat and securely fasten your seatbelt.
Okay, let's make sure this is...
Going around KLM 1057. KLM 1057.
Okay, right, I see what's happened here.
Approach on 125.855. Good day.
Alright, we've totally messed up the mock do. That explains that. We're going to have a go at manual. I don't know, this would be a laugh, going in manual. We're passing the airfield yet? Yeah. Yeah, totally cocked this one up. Okay, so we'll do a direct. Yeah, it's loaded up the alternate airport, which we don't want. Echo, Golf, Golf, Delta. Direct to 2 steep path ahead. Oh, it's took over automatically again. Don't want that. Right, I have never ever landed this thing totally manual yet, so I think this is going to be a right pig's ear. Right, let's get flaps 1. Where's our airfield gone? Have we really ballsed it up that much? Oh yes, there we are. Okay, right, so... Yeah, that's me. Right, flaps 3, gear down. This is going to be a right laugh, this. So more I'm using is a bit of auto thrust, no ILS. It's just blind flying in. So let's keep your fingers crossed. So we are high. We're looking for 2 reds, 2 whites on the pappy lights.
$500.
Oh,
50, 40,
flare.
30, 20.
Oh, it's going to be hard. Oh, not too bad. Okay, let's get that reverse thrusting. Well, any landing's a good landing.
EasyJet 2055 exit runway when able.
Oh man, what a faff that was. Right, that is the first time I've manually landed this aircraft. And I think we landed it sort of successfully just because
Ladies and gentlemen,
I want to get to
the cabin
bed.
crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used.
EasyJet 2055
Please make sure that you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case anything falls out. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your EasyJet journey. For the latest news, promotions, flight and destination information, check out our official Facebook page, Twitter, or EasyJet app.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. The self-loading cargoes gave us 72% satisfied passengers. They're obviously easily pleased. Right, okay. Let's find out where we're parking up.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. You are required to remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt signs.
133.85 for
We will
EasyJet
do this only when we have come
2055.
to a complete stop and it is safe to do so. On behalf of EasyJet, the captain, the first officer and the crew, it has been our great pleasure having you on board with us today. We hope to see you on board with us here at EasyJet again very soon.
Right, let's just hold up here and find out where they're going to get us to park up. Whatever they say, it's too small. It's, okay, taxi to gates.
Bristol ground, EasyJet 2055 request taxi to the gate.
EasyJet 2055 taxi to gate 30 using taxiway Golf Zulu.
Okay, what we'll do, we'll go gate W, one suit parkings.
EasyJet 2055.
Go there. Get the follow me because I just can't be asked to get the the ground maps out at the moment. Right, okay. Let's get the APU on. Taxi lights, strobes off. Okay, that back into manual. Flaps are up. Take a slow roll until the follow me vehicle turns up. There he comes, Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, we're rolling. We're rolling. Oh, this one's not as mad as the one at... oh, having said that, I was going to say he's not as mad as the one at Newcastle. Okay, fair enough. Nice easy one. He's standing the other side of the fence, the marshaller. Not quite. Tanch more. That does. Right, okay, parking brake on. And engine's off. Seatbelt signs off. That is us done.
Cabin crew, doors to manual, please.
The boarding requested.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open doors.
Right, so thanks for joining us on this one. As you can see, it's been a blast, hasn't it?
This is the captain. Please allow me.
We got there, we landed, we got down eventually. I'm going to have to suss out why I'm having so many problems with flight plans. Certainly on approaches.
Terminal building, where our ground colleagues are standing by to advise you with further details to get you on your way.
And I'm sure it's to do with the profile. I've not updated to the sim brief to the Fenix. I've got to try and find that Fenix profile from somewhere and see if that makes any difference. Hopefully it will. The joystick calibration that's causing me other problems as well, I'm going to have to get sorted out and give that another go tomorrow. And yeah, we might be doing another evening flight tomorrow. A couple of hours, Germany, France, somewhere like that. Who knows? Wherever the weather's nice. Okay, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.
Passengers, the boarding starting.
210, follow the aircraft on final. Wind 281 at 6. Clear to land runway 27. Clear to land runway 27 easy 210. Bristol Tower easy 29er tree 68 miles east inbound ILS runway 27 approach. Easy 29er tree 6 Bristol Tower. Altimeter tree 0.18 wind 281 at 6. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach easy 29er tree 6.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 281 at 6. Clear to land runway 27. Clear to land runway 27 easy 29er tree 6.
Catering vehicles are on their way. Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Easy 29er tree 6. Go around.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Passengers bus is coming. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Bristol Tower, Easy Tree, 19 or 5 miles east inbound ILS runway 27 approach. Easy Tree, 19 Bristol Tower. Altimeter tree 0.18, wind 281 at 6. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
Passengers deboarding. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Cleared ILS runway 27 approach, Easy Tree 19er.
Please use your airplane
Easy
fuel
Tree
system to set the
19er,
desired
follow the
fuel
Airbus on
quantity.
final. Wind 281 at 6. Clear to land runway 27. Clear to land runway 27, Easy Tree 19er.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel
210
quantity.
Contact ground on 133.85. One three three decimal 85 easy 210.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Clear to land runway 27 Easy Tree 19er. Easy Tree 19er, follow the aircraft.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Clear to land runway 27. Clear to land runway 27 Easy Tree 19er.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Easy 210, continue taxi. Easy 210, hold
Do you
position.
want to deboard
Caution
crew?
the Airbus on the taxiway. Easy
Crew
210,
bus is
continue
coming.
taxi. Easy 210, hold
Please
position.
use your airplane
Caution the
fuel
Airbus
system
on
to set the
taxiway.
desired fuel quantity.
Easy 210, continue taxi. Easy 210, hold position. Caution the Airbus on the taxiway. Easy 210, continue taxi. Easy 210, hold position. Caution the Airbus
Crew
on the
deboarding
taxiway.
starting. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Easy 210, hold position. Caution the Airbus on the taxiway. Easy 210, continue taxi. Easy 210, hold position. Caution the Airbus on the taxiway. Easy 210, continue taxi.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Caution the Airbus on the taxiway. Easy 210, continue taxi. Easy 210, hold position. Caution the Airbus on the taxiway.
Pilots deboarding starting.
Easy 210, continue taxi. Easy 210, hold position. Caution the
Please use
Airbus
your
on the
airplane fuel
taxiway.
system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Easy 210, continue taxi. Easy 210, hold position. Caution the Airbus on the taxiway. Easy 210, continue taxi. Easy 210, hold position. Caution the Airbus on the taxiway. Easy 210,
Please use your
continue
airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Easy 210, hold position. Caution the Airbus on the taxiway. Easy 210, continue taxi. Easy 210, hold position. Caution the Airbus on the taxiway. Easy 210, continue taxi.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel
Roger,
quantity.
easy 210.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Easy Tree 19er, contact ground on 133.85.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.